My name's Sharon Lewin and I work on finding a cure for HIV. I've been working in this field for about 25 years and there have been some significant advances, but we still don't have anything that will allow people to safely stop antiviral treatment. So when I look to the future and I think what will really transform or change the field, or what am I really excited about? First of all, I'm excited about all these new tools that we can use in an unbiased fashion to understand where the virus can hide and what it might do to the cell it's hiding in. And by that I mean omics, transcriptomics, proteomics, metabolomics, single cell sequencing are all tools that we will potentially transform our understanding of how HIV goes into hiding in people on treatment and how we might be able to reverse that. I'm also really excited about what's going on in cancer immunotherapy. Chronic viral infections, just like cancers, progressively exhaust the immune system. And even in people on effective antiviral therapy, T cell function doesn't return to normal. So advances recently in the cancer world where antibodies are used to rejuvenate or reactivate killer T cells with extraordinary success are highly relevant to what we would like to do in HIV cure. Currently, there's a handful of antibodies licensed and many of those antibodies have a lot of toxicities which we would not be able to use for someone living with HIV. But I'm really optimistic that over the next 10 to 20 years we'll see a lot more immunotherapies, hopefully with far less toxicity, that I think will be applicable to using in the setting of HIV. And lastly, I feel very strongly that whatever we do in developing an HIV cure, no matter how complex or high-tech, we have to make it simpler so it's accessible to people in low and middle income countries. For people living with HIV in Australia, lifelong access to antiretroviral therapy is guaranteed given our public health system. But that's not the case globally, and in order for us to keep 37 million people on treatment forever, that's a big challenge. So we really need to make whatever we develop cheap, scalable and accessible in low and middle income countries. So we have a big challenge ahead of us. I think I've got plenty of work to do for the rest of my career, and I think there's plenty more to do for anyone young and interested in science and wanting to make a real impact on what's been the most significant infectious diseases epidemic that we've had in the last 100 years.